stomach is awesome. All right, so I'm going to compare the foundation between ASAP Rocky and Rihanna and Drake and Rihanna. Okay, their relationship. Then I'm gonna see why. So this is probably gonna be a long reading. See why she chose ASAP Rocky over Drake. Like, what's the real reason? Like, piercing. So I'm actually gonna call on Goddess Lilith and Archangel Michael for this one. Okay, I'm actually because I'm irritated. This shit has hurt my skin. Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to share. Subscribe to my channel. Okay. Leave comments. Let me know if it's resonating or put your feedback in that comment section. Whatever it is, much will be appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, I think I'm going to do a tarot here because I got like a couple of options. So I think I'm going to start off with the tarot and the deck Animal Spirit deck that I mixed. So, yeah. So, hang tight. This is going to be like really motherfucking like a bumpy ride. Hang tight. Okay. I need some boost on this shit. I gotta get some more Florida from Inner Path, Inner Light. Flow the water. Cleansing it. Cleanse. Anyways. Let's see. Calling on Goddess Lilith and Archangel Michael. Tap into the energy of Rihanna, Drake, and ASAP Rocky here. Give me the truth, nothing but the truth, to forever hold your peace. Give me that $1,000,000 answer in truth, okay? The hearts of the hearts, the roots. Give me the truth. I'm in wrong. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get the foundation of Rihanna and Drake. So how does Drake view Rihanna? What's the truth? How does Rihanna view Drake? And damn, it's like falling everywhere. Like somebody motherfucking a little psychotic in this motherfucker. Cause like, damn, that shit flew everywhere like a tornado, like a storm. Has Drake hit Rihanna? Does Drake remind her of Chris Brown? Like, cause whoa, that shit just went everywhere. It's giving mad Scorpio possession vibes, intensity vibes. Like, even though he's a Cancer, like that Scorpio energy is coming through heavy. Like that 8th house energy is coming through heavy. Like Drake got some sexual kinks and he's extremely, extremely possessive and stalkerish. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. But Drake sees her as a 3 of Cups. Okay. What's the truth here? And it's crazy because you see the women like dancing in this water. You see them dancing in the water, paying homage, to their deity. Typically, like for some reason, this just reminds me of being baptized, like baptism. I don't know if she's like renewing herself spiritually or cleansing herself spiritually, but like that's what that reminds me like of baptism. So baptism is basically when your soul is reborn again, and you you claim an allegiance to a deity, like. But the truth is octopus. But he's seeing her as kind of like the life of the party, as high energy, high energy, and just with the 3 of Cups energy, just like really abundant, really celebratory. celebratory type of energy. But with this octopus coming through as the truth, okay, that's a water sign too. Like, let's see. Like, this is someone that has like a lot of social lights, thrift blues. Like someone that has like a lot of like friend group or turn-up group or the Three of Cups. Like, yeah, it's definitely getting the life of the party. But the truth is octopus. Um, reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. So the octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. Um, yeah. So when in balance, it's interested, engaged, and intelligent. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries. So, like, he could kind of like view her as a uh safe space. Like that's what with this octopus card, he can kind of view her as a safe space, or like like I don't know. People could like cry on her shoulder a lot with this octopus. Like I don't know. People just feel the need to open up to her, or like feel called to open up to her, even if they barely know her. Cause you know how people be like, put your guards up, move in silence, move in. And I be watching those videos, and like that's great and all, but like I've noticed that like more shit is energetic field, more shit is spiritual than it is not. So like just with some people, you just intuitively feel that you can open up to them. Like with some people, you could just feel it, like they're a safe space. Like you could just feel it, and you find yourself opening up to people, telling them your dark secrets, like, and don't even know them. Okay. You don't feel the need to hide. Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example of this, right? So when I used to live with this one girl, right? Like, she would be wanting me to sing. And she wanted me to sing for this lady. And I don't know why, but I just didn't want to sing for her. Like, I just did not want to sing for her. I don't know why that was. So, like, it was weird. But like, come to find out down the line, you know, I got my answer. Okay. Um, about why I didn't feel comfortable singing to her, or like I got my answer. So yeah, kind of glad I didn't when I found out what I found out. But yeah. So, but Rihanna is one of those people where you just telling your whole life story, your whole skeleton, like you just feel like it's like she didn't force it out of you. You just feel like comfortable to go deep with her, and very quickly. Like there is this energy just where you have to be careful. Rihanna has some type of enchantment to her, but like there's just this energy where you just have to be careful, because like this could easily turn into a energy vampire situation, or it could easily turn into a like it could just easily trauma bonding. Okay, give me more ancestor spirit guys. And I feel like because this Three of Cups energy also, I don't know why, but it just gives me fluidity. it just gives me life. It gives me fluidness. I don't know if Rihanna's bisexual or Rihanna is like open about her like sexuality. She's like she's welcoming to guys who are sexually fluid. Like she's not like judgmental. Because it's weird because there's like a lot of women, they'll be bi or they'll be gay or they'll have gay tendencies, but then be extremely homophobic, especially when it comes to a man. Like they're extremely homophobic. And I'll be sitting there tripping like, bitch, ain't you gay? So like, cause I be seeing girls say like LGBTQ type of comments. Like I be seeing it like I'm like, girl. And then they'll say all this let's be honest stuff, but be talking about they straight. Huh? Or they're always looking at another woman's body, but be talking about they straight. Like they don't you don't think that makes you a part of the alphabet community, ma'am? Because it does. You're in the closet. And there's a lot of women in the closet. So just it'd be so funny to me when I be hearing bisexual women or, you know, girls who are on the down low, always doing, you know, alphabet community shit, but want to judge a man. Like a man can't even joke. Like a man can't even have a gay joke without women talking about he's gay. He's really gay. But yet you be groping women's ass, looking at women's videos all day. You go to the club dancing on a woman, twerking on a woman. You do all type of alphabet community shit. And then the audacity to come out your mouth, but I'm not gay. So you think that's possible for you, but you don't think that's possible for a man? Like there are so many women who are extremely homophobic. Like, how can you be homophobic when you're that? When you're clearly you swing that way. I have more women looking at my ass or commenting on my ass than men. So, like, why the fuck do y'all care about what I look like more than men do? Like, why do y'all care? Like, why are y'all paying that close attention? Because I so happen to notice, like there are some guys who like my butt, but then like, but all the women, you know, always picks on my butt, or me not having a butt, or me, you know. But some guys like my butt, so like, it's given like mixed reviews, but like I always wonder why women like were like for me to not have a butt. Why is every time you see me that is what you're looking at? Like it's weird. If there ain't nothing to see back there, why are you looking so conspicuously? Why are you looking so girls? These are girls, right? One of my biggest bullies was a female thought. A female thought. And I'm not calling her a thought because I don't like her. She really was a thought. Okay, like I don't know what that's about with Rihanna. Rihanna got some like sexual kinks here, kinky in the bed. Like I'm telling y'all, Rihanna's enchantment. You gonna think she's a motherfucking witch, or she did some voodoo on you or something like that. But she's enchanting. Like it's something about that. Okay. And when it comes to that bedroom, let's just say those music videos ain't just a music video or ain't just a song. Like she gets down like that for real. Okay. She's kinky. She's sexy, sexual and kinky in the bedroom, and she could be very sexually fluid. She could also welcome sexually fluid men. Like Rihanna is really that girl. Like she's really that girl. That she's really a Bahamian. I don't know what she is. Bahamian princess shit. Like she's that girl. So we've got the 5 of roots. The 5 of pentacles is how she's viewing him. I feel like he really opened up to Rihanna, and he does not typically open up to people because this 5 of roots, 5 of pentacles is someone that has a poverty or a scarcity mindset. insecure, with the Five of Pentacles energy here. He could start like drinking too much, or start like when he drinks, like he could get violent, or he could get angry, or he's more volatile. Like this is somebody that is really in a spiritual warfare, really fighting a lot of demons, really. And the crazy part about like being an empath and a seer or a psychic or a healer, right, is you attract some of the most dark and sadistic energies, because they see your essence. It's just kind of like my brother. I'm gonna give you an example of this, right? Like like my brother has a blood type, right? And his blood type, mosquitoes, anything that's flesh eating, right? Including like bed bugs and shit. They love my brother's blood. They love it. As soon as my brother steps outside, they come and attack. Energy vampires. Like energy, like those that's a perfect example, really, of a vampire. Is the insects like mosquitoes, wasps, bees. Um, what am I missing? Bed bugs, like the flesh eating, um, those things that like leeches. Leeches is what they're called. Like those are the real vampires. That's really Dracula. Like, no, for real. Like, that's really Dracula. Those are the real vampires. Those motherfucking flesh eating insects, those are the real vampires. Dracula was inspired by the flesh eating insects. Okay, that's what Dracula. And if you ever really look at Dracula, doesn't Dracula look like an insect? Like, I know he's human, but like, don't he look like an insect? Like the traits that they give Dracula is very similar to bees, flies, wasp. You know, like Dracula can fly, can move here, move there. You barely see him. Like he's almost like a fly, right? Like, but if you look, or a bat or something, but if you look at him, right, he only comes out at night. Like most of the time, the flesh eating insects, minus the bees, like a lot of them mostly come out at night, right? When you're asleep, when you're like Dracula, in the idea of an energy vampire, like that came from nature. That came from insects, flesh eating insects and leeches. So there's something about Drake where he wants to like leech, like be a leech on her flesh. Like he's very smothering, he's very controlling, he's very calculating, but it's just like he want Rihanna, but he want Rihanna to feast on, like a flesh eating insect. Like this is basically like if Rihanna and Drake got together, this would have been Chris Brown and Rihanna on steroids. On steroids. Yeah. But Dracula or vampires is really flesh-eating insects. Dracula is an insect. Listen. This is crazy how this is coming through the channel. Rihanna definitely fucking messes with voodoo and shit. I'm telling you. Rihanna messes with magic. She messes with African spirituality, African shit. I was just talking to this man, and like she's some type of Orisha or something. But I was just talking to this man, or at least a practitioner, okay, and this African man, right? Because he's from Nigeria, and my favorite restaurant is Jollof Buka. This is my favorite African restaurant, the best tasting restaurant ever. And most of these people in here is Nigerian. So it's crazy because I'm 45% Nigerian. And if you do a little bit of research with Black American genealogy, right? Like, Black Americans are largely Nigerian. Okay. Largely Nigerian in origin. Like, that's like largely what they are. And like, I found that interesting that, like, the transatlantic slave trade, like, they dispersed, black folks everywhere. But it's just crazy how, the slave trade, like, how the fuck did it be like Nigerians so concentrated in Black America? Like, how? And but like, going back to Jollof Buka. Jollof Buka is Nigerians. So I'm asking, well, what's the tribe, And they're like, Yoruba. Yoruba, right? So I am 45% Nigerian, and like, when I upload my results on DNA Land, it shows you, like, it gets more particular. It gets like, it tells you tribes and shit. And like, I'm genetically strongly tied to Yoruba people, right? So I'm Yoruba. And but yeah, like, I don't know why that's coming up. I don't know if Drake is giving like tragic mulatto vibes. Like, like, for real, like, in like Rihanna, even though Rihanna is mixed race, um, I feel like Rihanna is more like aware of her heritage. You get what I'm saying? Like, Drake is more of a nigga. A nigga. I said it. Drake is more of a nigga. Like, just lost in this motherfucker. Like, that is not really rooted. Like, where's your roots? Where's your ancestral ties? Like, it's almost like Drake has been spiritually cut off from source. Drake has been spiritually cut off from God. That's why he's a virus. He's a leech. Okay? I don't know what the fuck Drake has done, but this is coming through the channels that Drake is spiritually cut off, like, from God. What the fuck did you do, Drake? Because everybody knows that God is forgiving, that God is graceful. So damn, Drake, what are you, like, Satan, nigga? Because how the fuck could you be so bad that you are spiritually cut off from source? Like, what the fuck is going on? It, like, there's something about Drake. I ain't like, this is really coming. This is some dark ass energy coming through here. I really don't want to read it. I really don't want to even read it. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't want to read it. It's some dark, sick ass shit coming through. Some dark, sadistic, sick energy coming through. Like, demonic energy, like, coming through. Like, goddamn, Drake, how many demons do you got on you, nigga? His demons want Rihanna. Damn, you think he's a clone? Don't forget to like my live. Don't forget to share this live, you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. If you would like a live personal reading, it is donation based. Let me know. You send your payments in. And I do live and do personal readings. But we got the moth. We got the moth coming through as the truth here. It's crazy because these cards are upright. But, like, my God. Like, my God. There's some, and it's crazy because this is air. This is the air sign symbol in this deck. And air signs, they're not capable, like, in tarot, right? Swords is not like when it comes to philosophy, when it comes to education, when it comes to being able to spot like bullshit, when it comes to the cerebral, like it's good to get swords. But swords or too much swords, like in tarot, is not a good thing. Okay? Especially when it comes to love. The swords energy is not capable of love. Swords is air signs, if y'all didn't know. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Right? The swords energy, too much swords in a tarot, ain't no love there. Okay. You want to get wands or you want to get cups when you're talking about love. Okay. Now, pentacles, if you want long-term stability, long-term commitment, like a partner that's going to be there through thick and thin, like even a partner that is going to stay with you, even though y'all broke up, they will stay with you for the sake of the kids, right? They'll stay. An earth sign will stay. Yeah. So like you want that when you talk about you want relationships and generational wealth and like stuff like that. You want like pentacles, like you want marriage, you want to cultivate a covenant, you want pentacles. Because cups and wands can be flaky. You know what I'm saying? But that pentacles is that rock, is your rock. Okay? But swords is not good in love, in a love reading. Too much swords is not good in a love reading. So we got moth here. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. Impulsive, hasty, and wishful. Okay. Enthusiastic and whimsical. So the moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. So impulsive, hasty, and wishful, and have a grass is greener syndrome. So Drake, this is a jealous nigga. Like, this is an envious, jealous nigga. Like, where the fuck did Lil Wayne find this motherfucker? This is a dark energy. And it's crazy because cancers, right? Cancers, like, there's something about Drake, like, allegedly. Everything in this is allegedly. That's murderous. Like, he literally do human sacrifice. He's murderous. But, I mean, the nigga she with now ain't no better. You say he's a culture vulture? Yeah. Drake is the female version of Miss Mulatto. He's the woman version of Miss, because Mulatto, like, and it's crazy because, like, people will say that, like, when white people do certain shit, like, people are gonna say that they're culture vulture or they're blackfishing or blackfacing. But what the fuck is Miss Mulatto doing? Why she still got a career? Miss Mulatto blackfaces. But I guess because she's half black, it's okay. When really it's not. Because, bitch, don't act like you about that life. Don't act like you're a nigga, a real nigga, when you're not. Like, she most definitely Mulatto takes from black culture, especially black ghetto culture, because there's a difference. Black ghetto hood culture. Like, the motherfucking niggas in the trenches. Right? People are always taking nigga shit but don't wanna hire a nigga. Don't that sound familiar? You don't want to pay a nigga. You don't want to hire a nigga. You say that black folks, hood black folks, ghetto ratchet black folks, right? There's a difference. You're saying that they, all right, those people aren't marketable, but yet you are taking those black peoples who are hood, ratchet, the sexy reds, okay, hood, ratchet, ghetto culture. You're taking their attributes and having white or mixed race people or other, Asian, whatever, other, copy, carbon copy black folks' culture, but say that black folks, ghetto black folks, aren't marketable. That's mind fuck. There's something about Drake where he is very like racist. Like he's racist. Like it's definitely given an energy of somebody. And if he's grew up around black people, that's great. But I'm just saying what the energy. I'm just trying to relay what the energy feel like to me. Okay, to you, so that you can get a vivid picture. But his energy is definitely giving racism. It's definitely giving like I barely talk to niggas. I was barely raised around niggas. Like, it's given like he's seeing black folks as like this shadow type shit. Like this shadow figure. Like he's not seeing them like he may see whites. He knows a lot of whites personally. He knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just kind of like he's one of those dudes that done found, and this is the thing that like I dislike, like when people be talking about interracial, right? Because Rihanna's mixed race, but Rihanna is multi-generational mixed race. She's not a fresh biracial. Like Drake is a fresh biracial. And the thing that I don't fucking like when people be hyping up interracial is interracial erases one culture, because a lot of the people, right? A lot of the people that are into interracial largely want to, they don't like teach about the other race. So an example, which to me is genocide, which to me it like, it's erasure. Like interracial is not what people hype it up to be. There's a lot of racist motherfuckers in interracial relationships. I remember I seen this one blog and this biracial girl was saying that like that black women need to be careful, or black women need to avoid black men that are that have been in interracial relationships, because her mother was racist. Her mother was a racist white woman, and she believed that she was better than black women, and they would talk cash money shit together about black women, right? And they made this biracial girl feel like that she was superior or she was better than a full black woman. They're not your friends. I'll be right back because I gotta use it. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I had to take a number too. But yeah, Drake is, y'all, this man. I don't know what they call it in the spiritual world, but like there's dark entities or dark forces. Like Drake is a monitoring spirit. Like Drake is, you know, if you see a fly in your home or too many flies in your home or too many gnats in your home, like that's like monitoring spirits. That's monitoring spirits. I don't know if y'all knew that. But like, you know, these dark forces or these dark entities, they can creep in your dreams, like get in your dreams. They show themselves to you like, because I don't know if y'all know this, but spirits are entities. Like if they want to be visible to you, they'll be visible to you. In the same way how like the same way how you know who to open up to and who to be closed off to, like you intuitively know that, okay? Like you intuitively know maybe I shouldn't be telling this person my business. Like, you know, so you're more closed off. And with another person, you're opening up to them, telling them all your dark secrets and skeletals right away and don't know why you're doing it. Like like it's the same energy. So spirits, it's the same thing. Like they show themselves to when they're ready, they will show themselves to you. Okay, they're like shadow figures. Okay, entities are like these shadow figures, but entities, um as crazy as it sounds, and that's like the energy. Like Drake is like a shadow, but Drake's energy, as crazy as it sounds, it's like he's this dark entity or this dark force, and he takes on many forms. Like monitoring spirits or demonic energies can show themselves up to you as an insect, like a praying mantis, a fly, a gnat, like they take on many forms. You know, they don't just take on human forms. When most people think of entities and spirits, like they could even take on cat form, right? They're very trickster energy. They're very they're like water. Like water takes on different forms. It takes on, and that's probably why Cancer is the most demonic in the zodiac. This man told me, and I thought, and I was like, huh, because I was telling him, like, you know, that black people worked hard to get a certain level of respect. So, like in Black American culture, like we don't take disrespect lightly. You know, if you disrespect, like that could in your life, that'll be the day that you meet your maker. Now I'm not like that, but like there's a lot of niggas that's like that. That'd be the day you meet your motherfucking maker. If you disrespect them, they just, some niggas just don't take disrespect lightly. So when I told him that, he thought I was talking about me. Like I'm not like that. He thought I was talking about me. So I told him to guess my sign, right? And he said he guessed that I was a Cancer. Now, it's crazy that he said that because I have a Cancer Mercury, okay? And if y'all watch some of my shorts on my other channel, God's Design Tarot, if y'all watch some of my shorts on my other channel, I talk about how Mercury is your true zodiac sign, because Mercury is about thought, is about how you think, right? It's one of the fastest moving planets, I think, in the solar system. It's quick. So Mercury is also how you communicate too, but like Mercury represents um your thought, how you think. And everything in your system, right? Everything in your brain system goes back to how you think. even your emotional reaction to things goes back to how you think. It goes back to how you perceive things. So I have a Mercury Cancer, but here's the thing. I have a Mercury Cancer in Western astrology. In Eastern astrology, I am a Gemini Mercury. And it's so crazy because somebody once told me that like my Eastern chart is more accurate than my Western chart. Like somebody had told me that one time. And somebody told me that one time. But like yeah, so he says because of what I said about, what I said about the disrespect thing and that could, that can cost you your life. Uh that's why he said that I was a Cancer, because he said cancers, and this guy's a Pisces. But he said cancers are so evil. They are the most evil in the zodiac. I don't know if y'all know this, but cancers, right, um, have the highest arrest records. In Cancer, I when I was in my other shelter, and I was talking to this little boy, and he's a Gemini. We was both born the same day, June the 12th. Like, Cancer is a red crab. A crab being all the way red is a dead crab. So I got creeped out because I'm like, why the fuck does Cancer represents a dead crab? That is creepy. But Cancer symbol is a dead crab. What the fuck does that mean? Creepy. Very creepy. Let's get some advice on this, and let's keep pulling it, because like look, it's 50. I'm already an hour in, and we ain't even got to her and ASAP Rocky. So, and we got Raccoon as the advice. There is something about Rihanna that is Drake's muse with that raccoon energy coming through. Because that raccoon is about, and the King of Blues coming in the reverse. There's something about Drake where, like, he is just like spirit. Blues is cups. So he is just like, where's my book? Where's my book on this? Hold on. And like, I know this too. Like, I just keep talking about Drake. Like, I just keep talking about Drake. Like, there is like barely any mention about like Rihanna. Like, Drake's energy overpowers the reading. It's all about Drake. It's all about Drake. I'm like really getting the energy. Alleged. Everything in this video is alleged. I'm really getting the energy that like Drake is a dark triad personality. Like, I'm getting the energy that Drake is a narcissist. Like a narcissist, a psychopath, sociopath, like for real. But I just want to know, what the fuck did he do? Because God gives grace, baby. God gives grace to even some of the most evil of people. So what the fuck did you do, Drake, that you are cut off from source? There's something about Drake where he is like, he's an Arab. Like, he's a double crosser. Drake is a double crosser. He's an Arab. Like, if ASAP Rocky was to ever get assassinated, allegedly, Drake did it. Drake had something to do with it. Like, no, seriously. He's a double crosser. He's a double crosser, and he's very vengeful and he's a Cancer. Like, Cancer has like two sides to them. Okay? He's a Scorpio, he's a Cancer. Like, that's a deadly combination. And I feel like Cancer Scorpio is a deadly combination. To have that in your main placement, that is a deadly ass combination. Okay? Like, deadly. All right. I don't mean to sound like a scary movie, but that's giving the vibes of like a scary movie. Okay, so let me go. King of Blues. And it's crazy because this person is very like, he just don't stop. He's always manipulative, always conniving, always a trickster energy. I'm telling y'all, he's like a demonic force. He's a demonic force, okay, that takes different forms. Demons take monitoring spirits take different forms. They don't just take human forms. So when y'all be watching those scary movies and y'all be seeing those demonic that's dressed up as humans, they take different forms. Have y'all ever seen that hand, that scary movie? That hand scary movie is called something about the hand or some shit like that. And did y'all see the way that demonic entity pretended to be that little boy's, like that little girl's mother, and that's how it got her? She thought that that actually was her mother, but it was actually a demon. That's Drake's energy. Your demon could even be your motherfucking shadow. Have y'all ever thought about this? Like, have y'all ever thought, like, that? Why do we have shadows? And if a person is roaming this earth and doesn't have a shadow, what do you think? Think about it. Why is, if y'all ever notice when it says, like, one must do their shadow work, right? Why is that even that name? Like, why is that a name? Like, why do we call needing to heal your demons a shadow? Why do we call it that? Y'all know everything, nothing just exists. Everything has its roots. So let me go and look this up, but I'm going to read the King of Blues. King of Blues upright represents a guru. A shapeshifter is on here. I felt called to look at this shit. Now, keep in mind, I was literally just talking about this, and here it is in the damn book. And I felt called to look up. Spirit told me to open that book for this King of Blues in the reverse, and that's what I did. King of Blues upright is a guru, a shapeshifter, a counselor, a minister, a sage, a chief, and a virtuoso. I don't know what that means. And folk as well as fine art. There are especially gifted individuals who make great advances that preoccupy the less talented for generations afterwards. Robert Johnson of Tunica County, Mississippi, was one of these exceptional men. Alan Lamec's music historian recounting a day in 1942 when he visited Smith's grieving mother in Mississippi. So this guy in this picture is Robert Johnson from Mississippi. The king, he's represented as the King of Blues. But this is coming in at the reverse. The kings in this tarot are all inspired by real legendary men who are iconic performers in their respective genres. In tarot, the kings are the boss men of the deck and all represent some aspect of power or greatness. As counters to the queen cards, they show us various aspects of masculine authoritative power. The King of Blues is the watery king, the mysterious king with deep emotional depths. The King of Cups is symbolic of an older male who offers guidance, love, and spiritual awakenings. He might also be the one who brings forth a sexual awakening. He is well versed in matters of love. If you are using the King of Blues as a significator card, This will be a good one for a mysterious character, someone whose personality is inscrutable and whose style is unmatched. He is both dark and light. He is both dark and light. So there's something about Drake, because that's standing out to me. There's something about Drake where he moves in a light aesthetic, but he has dark intentions. So there's a card in this deck, right? Vibe about it, graffiti tea, right? Deck that talks about uh moving in dark aesthetics. So doing almost like an Avenger, right? Like if somebody was a sniper and they was sniping people who were, rapists, that would be grapers, right? That would be an example of a person moving in dark aesthetic with light intentions, right? Like an Avenger is an example of someone that, or like a Spider-Man, right? Someone that moves in dark aesthetics but have light intentions. They mean well, okay? But Drake is the opposite. So Drake he moves in light aesthetics, right? Which he's a trickster spirit. He moves in light aesthetics but has dark intention. He's demonic. Okay? King of Blues in the reverse. Robert Johnson. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am glad that I opened up this book and read it. Oh my gosh. It says, King of Blues here is inspired by none other than Robert Johnson, the iconic blues player who allegedly sold his soul to the devil in exchange for guitar playing prowess. He is remembered for his exceptional talent as a singer-songwriter and guitarist, and for his profound influence on the development of blues music. So he had a very strong influence on the development of blues music. The Delta blues style, many people say, is essentially Johnson's, the man that sold his soul to the devil, is one of the fathers of blues. So when it's in the reverse, when the King of Blues is reversed, the ability to inspire and make change has been lost. It was elusive to begin with, and now that power seems to be spilling from your fingers, the King of Blues upside down can also simply imply that the king has been angered because he is, after all, a highly sensitive man. Cancer. King of Blues in the reverse is a fucking Cancer. Or Scorpio, because Scorpio is known as being vengeful, right? Chilling. This dude feels like Rihanna used him. He feels used. Drake feels used. And this is why I kind of like tell people, like, especially people like, if you know that a person is giving you something and they're giving you something and it coming with an expectation and you know that you're not going to uphold. So Rihanna's not all innocent, but you know that you're not going to uphold your end of the bargain. Get that man his shit back. Some people don't play about their emotions, baby. That's your life. You really think some nice trinkets, some gifts, an album, some songs, like some beats, like you really think that's worth your life? A Birkin bag? A car that depreciates as soon as you drive that bitch off the lot? You really think That all that is worth your life, because some of these dudes don't play about their emotions. They will hurt you. That's why there are guys, when you reject them and you tell them no, now you on the channel news because he done murdered your ass because you rejected him. There is some guys, if you hurt their feelings, they don't play about their feelings. They will go to war. Real talk. And you can call that motherfucker a punk, a bitch made nigga, all you want to. But I get guaranteed that dude is monstrous, is a gangster, guaranteed. Just like a lot of women feel like, and you know, when men are more sentimental, a lot of women feel like, you know, oh, he's weak. Oh, no, baby. That is the very opposite. A hypersensitive man is not weak. I'm going to say this again. Some men, a lot of men, don't play about their feelings. They will hurt you. That's not a threat, baby. You've been warned. They will hurt you. Some men don't play about their feelings. A lot of men don't. They will hurt you. So if you knew what was good for you, find you somebody else to play with, baby. Like, dead serious. That's why a man can never say, no man on planet Earth could ever say, I used them. No man. Now, I've been used, but no man on planet Earth could ever say, I've used them. Because I tell you straight up front, I tell you. Straight up, I tell you what it is. So there will be no confusion. And it's so crazy because even then, you could tell man what it is, and they'll still end up hurt. Like it was supposed to have been something else. Like it was a joke. They'll still end up hurt. That's why I leave, baby. I've only been in 2 serious relationships for a reason. I leave for a reason. Because 1, you're not about to take my life. 2, if I see, that you are not mentally well, I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to, no. I'm not, no. Mm-mm. There was this last guy I left, and like, he did, like, we wasn't together, but like I left him because I seen that he was dangerous. Like, you on Ike time, nigga. You on Ike time. I don't know if y'all know who Ike is. Eat the cake, anime, eat the cake. Like, Ike couldn't even stand for Tina Turner to get an ounce of attention, an ounce of happiness. He had to take that away from her. Have you ever watched interviews with Ike? It's crazy because Ike Turner is actually my cousin through my father, Joseph McDaniel. He is my cousin, Ike Turner. Don't know if y'all know that or not. So, in all honesty, if I wanted to get in the industry, I could. If I wanted to get into Hollywood, I could, because I already have somebody that I am closely kin to that was once in Hollywood, Ike Turner. But yeah. Yeah. That's the energy. Like, the dude is vicious. He's vicious. Like, I'm telling you, he's extremely jealous, extremely insecure. He's a leech. Like, and it's crazy because everybody is thinking about his status and thinking about his money. Nobody is thinking about his emotional and mental stability. Is that nigga stable? Because you could be talking about getting the bag all you want to, or using a motherfucker all you want to, but if someone is spiritually disturbed, You gonna be like Jeepers Creepers, that scarecrow hanging up on that motherfucking cross. Like I'm not even being like funny. Like I wish this was a joke, but it's not. Rihanna, tread lightly. Rihanna, tread lightly. Don't take another thing from this man. Don't clear up any confusion, Rihanna. Baby, you were wrong, baby. You were wrong. Rihanna, you were wrong. And I'm going to tell y'all, the dark side of gold digging is some of these dudes do not play about their feelings. And if you take their money and you don't hold up your end of the bargain and you think you just about to run off into the sunset scot-free, you got another thing coming. That nigga, you gonna be that Jeepers Creepers on that scarecrow hanging up on that motherfucking cross. That it's a dangerous lifestyle. Like, it's a dangerous lifestyle. Okay, if y'all want another example of that, another example of like how gold digging is a dangerous lifestyle, P. Diddy and the prostitutes and their testimonies in court. Mm. Okay, let's pull out these 4 cards and we're going to, yeah. I'm gonna pull out these 4 cards and then we're going to, because some of these girls will get in relationship with some of these guys just to get a hit album, a hit show, just to get, you know what I'm saying, like, or beats, you know, for free, or kind of like what Ashanti did with oh boy, that she was a side chick, she was a side bitch too, I forgot his name, but kind of like what Ashanti did with oh boy. Okay, or like Foxy Brown did with Jay-Z. Like, I'm telling y'all. So yeah, breadcrumb, 6 of Pentacles energy is coming through. It's giving breadcrumb. It's giving you led me, you strung me along. That's what it's giving. Like, Rihanna's actually wrong in this this reading. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's really, really fucking hurt. Really like, she played me. She played me. She played me. She played me. Like, I can't, like, they're hurt. Like, they're hurt. Because, like, somebody made somebody believe that, like, but if I was you, love, I know I've been talking shit about you this whole reading, but if I was you, love, Drake, look at the 9 of Wands. I'm telling y'all, this is definitely giving like he was a trick. He was tricking on her. He was doing all this shit for her. She was like, it's giving the energy of a woman that like go on dinner dates just to get free meals. That's giving what Rihanna's energy is. Like, I'm just here for the free meals. I'm not really interested in him, but I'm gonna fake like I'm interested so I can get a free meal. Like, that's the energy of Rihanna. I'm not saying that's what she did literally, but that's her energy. Like, just to give you a picture. Okay? And we've got the 9 of Jazz coming through. And then let's get this connection energy. Yeah. Like, he feels shortchanged, breadcrumb, and played. Look at the 7 of Wands. Like, he like, bitch, you owe me. And I'm going to tell you something. Some men do not handle loss really well. That's why, like, sometimes I don't know about women matching energy with men, because men can dish it, but men can't take it. And is matching energy really worth your lifeline? You know. Seven of Wands. Like, I don't know. Rihanna got some karmic debt that she has to pay off, baby. She's got some karmic debt that she has to pay off. Like, she was wrong. She was wrong. She most definitely was wrong. The outcome is the world. So, like, this is closure. uh Drake is going through heartache, heart pain. Like for some reason, when men be hurting, they be hurting. They be hurting. When men hurt, they hurt. They feel that shit. They think they losing oxygen behind a heartbreak. That's why, like, a lot of times when a woman says that she's gonna leave a man, like some of these women are no longer roaming this earth today, just simply because they left a man and that man could not handle that heartbreak. There is somebody right now that I know that I will never, never want to see face to face because, like, I just know. I just know. Never. You are never going to see me, nigga. No amount of charm or saying, I'm awakened, uh, uh, I'm woke now, give me a second chance. Like, nah. You are not coming near me, nigga. No. Don't trust it. No. Don't trust it. Especially when a motherfucker sitting up there talking about, especially when a person, I don't know if there's like some type of controversy or something that happened with Drake, but Rihanna just left him out to dry. Like, Rihanna is not a sweetheart or an angel like people think. Like, she's not. She's not. Okay? She's not. Just like with the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna connection, everybody, got on Chris Brown, but like, didn't nobody even mention Rihanna or her ways or none of that. Because, like, if every guy that you get with, like, they feel bitter, they feel jilted, they feel jaded, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every nigga, everyone, like, and they're always angry, turning up. Rihanna, what did you do at this point? That's too many motherfuckers. What did you do, Rihanna? Because you're the common denominator in all of this shit. So what did you do? Did you give them an STD? Are they burning? Like, what did you do, Rihanna? What did you do? We got this elk card energy. Like, what did you do? And that is Earth, I think, that elk. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. Okay, supportive, kind, and consistent. The great elk represents the earth element. Yeah, she played Drake. When you see a man has like feelings for you like that, and you know no damn well you ain't gonna take him serious. Like, yeah, Rihanna's a user. Rihanna is a user. She's a user. Moving on to her, and she's definitely, we're gonna see what Rihanna's karma is on this. But anyways, because honestly, we can all say Drake is extreme about is being extreme or overreacting, but like, is he really? Not to him. Like, it may not be serious to you, but it's serious to Drake. Like, so you can't really tell somebody how they should react to something. Like, that's the thing that I hate about society. Like, you can't really tell somebody how intense they should feel about something, right? Because what's sacred to you may not be something that's sacred to them. Or what's sacred to them may not be something that's sacred to you. And guess what? Neither one of you are wrong. So, to me, it is very malicious and narcissistic to tell a motherfucker how they should feel about being bullied, about being wronged, about it is narcissistic abuse. And that's why I feel like narcissism is common. It is not rare. But in the books they're gonna say it's rare. It's only 1% of the population. But there are so many narcissists in this world, and a lot of narcissists feel like they don't need therapy. So how could you even find out the accurate amount of narcissism that is roaming this earth if most narcissists feel like they don't need therapy? They don't need help. Okay? So to tell Drake that to villainize Drake when Drake was the one that was wronged in this situation would be crazy of you, because Drake was used, was most definitely used, most definitely used. If Rihanna knew what was good for her, she'd keep her ass away from Drake. Like, when that nigga that you chose over Drake falters, right? Don't you go running back to Drake asking for no motherfucking help. You chose what you chose. And I'll never understand women like, I get it. Some guys can be a bit scary, right? Especially when they like put you on a pedestal or worship you. They get easily jealous. You don't have to deal with that. You can reject that connection. True enough. But like, I'm looking for the motherfucker that is going to go the distance for me. Like, if I'm going to choose a man, I am going to choose a man who is willing to go the distance for me, who will ride or die for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that song where it be like, that's my thought. Hey, I like her a lot. Hey, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the type of nigga I'm looking for. If you don't love me like that, where you will go as far as to forsaking the world for me, like, you ain't getting Joe's. Okay, you're not getting Joe's. Like, I need a man that's gonna father and stay around and take care of all of my children, even when the relationship is done and over with, even when they're married to a new bitch. He gonna take care of my kids. He gonna make sure I'm good. It's a black woman that I met in jail that, like, she has a guy like that. Like, and I'm like, damn, I want that. Like, she has a man like that. Like, if anybody will talk negative, and this girl's a dark-skinned chocolate black woman. No mix looking or nothing. Like, she looks black, black, black. And she would, she's battling drug addiction. And anybody that like talks about her, like anyone that talks about her, he like in a negative light or talk about what she's struggling with, he goes to war. He will not stand for it. He will not stand for it. He's even got a girlfriend and he is paying her bills. He is paying that girl that's a drug addict, he's paying her bills. What's up, Coco Mystery? Don't forget to like the lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, he takes care of her even though he's in another relationship. That's how I want a nigga to be in love with me. If yours not in love with me like that, with every fiber of your motherfucking bone, like that, guess what? You're not getting picked. You're not getting picked. I'm gonna throw your ass right back in the pond. Next nigga, please. Like, you're not getting picked. Okay, welcome South Africa. Woo woo. Welcome. So yeah, Rihanna used Drake, and I know like Drake has a very 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 dark side, but a lot of stuff is coming through the channels. But like Drake, I can't. He's right in his indignation. Drake is right in his indignation, and in this situation, Rihanna is the one that is wrong. Okay, she is going to paying into some motherfucking karmic debt. I'm telling you now, and that's probably why she's with ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky is her karmic debt, because one in life must always pay it forward. That's how life goes. Life is circular, not linear. It's circular. Right? That's why Saturn, right? or the world card in the tarot deck is what? It's circular. Our universe does what? It spins. It's circular, in a circular motion. Everything in life must be paid forward. Like, or what we would call charity or giving back. And that includes good juju or bad juju, good deeds and bad deeds. Everything must be paid forward. If you do a dirty deed, somebody gonna do a dirty deed to you. You are going to pay for that because life is circular. It's not linear. It's circular. It goes in cycles. Just like when death and rebirth, when if you believe in reincarnation, right? I believe in reincarnation. That is circular. Okay? The cycle of life. Death, rebirth. Death, rebirth. You know, past life, future life. Past life karma, right? That you pay for in this lifetime, some shit you did in the past life. Life is circular. Everything will always be paid forward. And if you, right, was like, well, I didn't have to do it, your children will. And your children's children will. Believe me when I tell you, you're paying. Whether that be you giving up your children or you suffering. But you're paying. Y'all know what's crazy? Me and my mother has a similar dating problem. So my mother, like, all she attracts is married men. Like, what's blocking her love life is other bitches' husbands. Other women's husbands is what's blocking my mother's love life. Right? And it's crazy because I'm like, damn, same here. Like, literally, like, when I tell y'all, like, I've done tried to, like, when I find a single guy, like like an unhitched guy, like, I've done tried to, like, at least start off a friendship with them. They don't be wanting me. Like, I done gave out my number. They don't be wanting me. They don't. The single guys. It's weird. But, like, the motherfucker that is always approaching me or always wants something with me, or it's always a married man. I'm like, Mom, like, we are cursed. Like, what the fuck did our fathers do? Because we have to pay for that shit, clearly. Not having a good love life. What the fuck did our daddies do? That we are that cursed in love? Like, what are the odds? What are the odds that the over women, like, in the 90 percentile, y'all? It's not a small thing. Like, in the 90 percentile, married men or men that are hitched approaches us. You know, and I've done met some decent men, but you can't force a motherfucker's hand. Like, I've done met decent men. You can't force their hand. Like, I can't make a motherfucker want me. But it's so crazy because, like, those decent dudes, like, they're always going for, like, the most malignant, narcissistic ass bitches. Like, the dudes that are decent, they're always going towards those women, or those women that don't really want a commitment. You know, like, they like a man because of what he doing for her, but, like, she's flighty. She doesn't really want a commitment for real, like a runaway bride. Like, a lot of decent guys end up with coellas. So it's, because I always be thinking, oh, polygamy is a thing? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, shit, polygamy is a thing in the Black American community too, quiet as it's kept. I mean, in Christianity, it's frowned upon. But I don't understand how, because in the Bible, like, polygamy is in the Bible, but whatever. Um, but it's frowned upon. So culturally, black Christians see um that as a sin. Baptists, black American Christians, they see that as a sin. Okay. So it's like the worst thing ever. Like the worst thing ever. Like, especially the women. Like, it's the worst thing ever. Like, but here, quiet as it's kept, like, polygamy was a thing in black American communities too. I used to talk to this man from like Mississippi. I think he's from Mississippi or he's from Alabama, deep south. Okay. Black ass nigga. Okay. And like his father had two wives. His father had two wives. And yeah, he took care of both homes and they knew about each other. So, and like wasn't no quarrels, wasn't no none of that. So polygamy is very well embedded in uh black American culture. No matter how much the women hate it, it definitely is. It definitely is. Whether it's the ghetto type or the professional type, it's definitely something that is common in black American community, where women are sister wives sharing dick, right? Like, I'm telling you. But anyways, moving on from that. Whew. Y'all, this reading is draining. I haven't even got on Rihanna and her dude. I want to see what's Rihanna's karma for this, though. But Rihanna better sleep with one eye open. I hope she got security. I hope she got her gun with her. I hope, because, baby, we got the fox. So we got the fox for her karma. And that came out in the reverse. And this is like air. This is air. Somebody definitely coming for her. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. They coming. The fox, if I can find it. Oh, actually, that's Earth. Damn, why did I say that was air? The fox is smart, strong partner or mate or a wise teacher. That's the fox. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. So there is somebody that is very smart, very tactful, very wise, but like it's clearly a scheme, because I'm asking what's her karma for this. It's clearly a scheme. So they are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. So, when in balance, magical, ingenious, teacher, and monogamous. But when out of balance, because it is, I am asking about her bad karma, and it did come out in the reverse. It says, sneaky, unsure of their identity. Sneaky and unsure of their identity. So, with that fox card, that's her bad karma. Okay? So, like, the dude that she's dealing with is he's a city boy. Let's just put it that way. Like, she gonna be dealing with a city boy. So like, where Drake was the trick, she's gonna be Drake. She's gonna be Drake as her bad karma in this situation. And cause like the dude that she with, he's fucking with everybody, men and women. He's fucking with everybody. Like, he's got like 3, 5 different personalities going on. Like, he says and does what needs to be said and does to get the cash checks to get the shit in his name. I know y'all be seeing like those women that be yeah. So basically her karma is her dude. I'm telling y'all. With the Fox card coming in at the reverse, I'm telling y'all, her karma is the nigga that she's with. Like, he played that shit very well. He played it well. Like, ASAP Rocky. Stellar performance, baby. He gonna be doing Rihanna how Rihanna did Drake. Bag secured. And I wonder if she's gonna be marrying this guy. Because if she married this guy, she's gonna need a prenup. It's like as soon as that ring get on that finger, he is going to be acting a fucking donkey. As soon as that ring get on that finger. Yeah, he did. And it's so funny because Rihanna thinks she's clever calculating but baby, ASAP is 10 steps ahead of you, girl. Just like Rihanna thinks that if she doesn't marry ASAP Rocky, if Rihanna does marry ASAP Rocky, it's so she don't have to testify against him in court. Like it's some legal shit. But um like yeah, I don't know what else to say because like I'm just kind of like utterly disgusted, utterly disgusted. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move on to ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. But I see why she chose. Um, well, I don't see why yet. Let me get the foundation. How's ASAP Rocky viewing Rihanna? What's the truth? And how is Rihanna viewing ASAP Rocky? What's the truth? All right, so let's see what's going on. We got Vulture. ASAP Rocky is seeing Rihanna as Vulture. Yeah. He don't have to propose. And here's the thing. She thinks her money is protected because like she didn't marry him. But no, it's not, baby. Because guess what? ASAP Rocky can get custody of the kids and also gets child support compensation. And you'll be paying for 18 plus years. Because if they go to school, you're still expected. If they go to college, you're still expected to pay child support. So he got 4 babies in you. Like, girl, he's set for life. He's set. And it's so funny because, like, motherfuckers don't ever, when people say shit about girls, men did it first. Right? Gold digging. Men were the first gold diggers. But if you ever notice, like, the idea of going to the highest bidder, that was originally a man design. That was really a man. A man is hypergamous by nature. He goes towards the highest bidder. Think about it. When niggas are serial dating and they're dating multiple women, they're looking for the woman that is going to go the distance for them. They are looking for the come up. Men are the original go to the highest bidder, not women. Men are the original hypergamous, not women. Men are the original gold diggers, not women. It don't come natural to women. You want to know how I know it don't come natural to women? Because why the fuck we got Shira 7? Why the fuck do we got all these dating coaches trying to teach women to do some shit that men been doing since the beginning of time? Because it does not come natural to women. At least not human women. It's not something that comes natural. Because if it was something that comes natural, then women, no matter how much society tries to beat down women and teach women wrong, if it's in you, it's in you. It ain't in women. You know how many women I see, like, back to back to back. Like, they be getting with guys that have, like, girl, he nothing. He can't give you shit. He can't bring shit to the table. Why are you with him? There is so many women I see date down all the time, whether it be spiritually, mentally, energetically, financially. Like, women are dating down all the damn time. It's like, bitch, you are out of that man's league. You can't see that? Why are you with him? Like, no, seriously. Women, gold digging is not natural to women. Like, in order, and most gold diggers anyways, like, they either have to be put in like dire survival, no family, no nothing, like it's a crisis. That's when women will turn to prostitution. That's when women will turn to gold digging. Or when women are like been hurt by men real bad. A lot of gold diggers did not start off gold diggers. A lot of gold digging women started off as the chick that had that bum ass baby daddy. He was driving her car. He was cheating on her and a new bitch face smiling with the outfit she bought him. Like, most gold diggers started off tricks. And they got done in so wrong by men that they became gold diggers. Like, it's not a natural instinct for women. Okay? It's not. Like, I don't know what women's picker, how women is picking, but it's just not a natural instinct for women. Like, it's just not. Like, for example, if men have vaginas, right, then, like, men will be selling that shit. The way that they be trying to shame women against selling a vagina, like, a man, if he had a vagina, if he was born a woman, he will be selling that shit. Why y'all think a lot of those men who can fool you, a lot of those trans who can fool you into believing that some of them transgenders look more feminine, look more of a woman than me? Why y'all think most of them bitches sell ass, sell bussy? Because that's what they call it, bussy. Why y'all think? If a person says they're a cross dresser, or they are, trans, or I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, they've done sold that shit. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you. If you don't believe me, go watch a lot of these fucking transgenders. Listen to them talk. A perfect example of this is like, he think he a city girl. He thinks he's a city girl. I love him though. I love him. He's a Libra, and he be hanging out with JT and Carisha, or Young Miami. And he makes songs. Saucy Santana. If men had a real vagina and our looks and our, right, they would be selling ass. They would be doing OnlyFans and selling ass. I'm telling you. They be getting to the money. Because one thing about a man is a man gonna do what the fuck he want to do. The only thing controlling man behaviors is fear. That's it. It's fear. That's the only thing controlling man's behavior. Outside of that, you can't shame a man in anything. He gonna like what the fuck he like, and he gonna do what the fuck he do. That's why so many pastors in the church, be predatory. Men use religion and spirituality to pray. Because men gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Ain't no church, ain't no Bible, ain't no scripture, ain't no nothing. If a man does right, it's because he wanted to do right. And that's it. And that's all, and that's it. I'm telling y'all. Just like society, no matter if it's conservative or free-spirited, men's sexuality is constant. Men are not as much as influenced as women. Men's sexuality is not as much as influenced as women based off of society. Men is what it is. Is what it is. Fuck you. I think the only time guys like really like is particular is when it comes to gaining money, gaining power, like shit like that. Like to appear a certain way in front of other men. Like that's the only time they like. Cause I got to thinking like about that. Like most guys that are on the down low, like it's really about they homeboys. It's not really about the girl. Like they're on the down low because of like what they feel their masculine circles will say or what they feel males in society will say. They don't give a fuck about what a bitch gonna say. They don't care. Cause if y'all pay attention on social media, right? Like social media is the perfect place to observe and like a social experiment. Social media is the perfect place. If you pay attention to people's comments or reactions, like, oh my gosh, he's gay. Oh my gosh, ASAP's gay. Anyways, because I keep talking about this. I don't know why. ASAP's gay or ASAP is into trainees or femboys. Okay. Like Saucy Santana. um, yeah. ASAP Rocky sees Rihanna with the vulture. Like it's like a boil. Like y'all know when your body trying to fight off an infection and like all the remnants or the dead white cells turn into a boil. Like that's the energy. Like that's how he's seeing like Rihanna. Let's see though, because like the vulture is about purging. And what is that? That's the air sign energy. Air signs is catching a stray. What the fuck is going on? Air signs getting the dark energy. Like real talk. Like someone that's a trickster in their speech, a trickster in their thought, like a double entente, three-headed beast. Like air signs is catching hell today. They catching strays in this reading. Yeah, the vulture is a guardian and purifier essential for rebalance, clarifies and reveals wisdom. But when it is out of balance, it is dramatic and aggressive. So he sees her as dramatic and aggressive. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our mess. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So, yeah, he sees her as dramatic and aggressive. Like, I feel like Rihanna was just serial dating because she she was waiting on ASAP. Cause I find like some girls do that. Like me, when I serial date, I seriously serial date. Like I seriously give men a chance. Like even if he's not my first pick, or even if like I got the strongest feelings for another guy, when I'm serial dating, I am seriously moving on. It is serious. It is not a game. I'm not dating other guys because I want you to finally see my worth. No. I'm letting you know if I'm serial dating, that nigga can take your place. And I will happily move on and never look back. You snooze, you motherfucking lose. But that's just me. A lot of girls are not like that. A lot of girls are like, they serial date like to get back at another man. Like they're not over another man, or they're obsessed with getting this man to want them or be with them. So they'll date other men to try to make that man jealous. Like just like that cheating back shit. Like just leave. Just leave. Why are you cheating back? And remember I told y'all earlier that some men don't play about their feelings. You're playing with your life, trying to match energy. You are playing with your life. Look, I play a lot, but when I tell y'all there is always a light murderous energy in men. I don't care how good, how nerdy, how Urkelish you think that nigga is. Go look up the list of serial killers. How many men are serial killers versus how many women? And when you go look up the general list of serial killers, pick two random serial killers and go read their stories and read their backgrounds. Go read. A lot of men don't play about their feelings. And there's guys that will harbor a lot of resentment and a lot of hate for some shit that happened in grade school that he just couldn't let go. And he grows up to be a murderous adult because he just can't let go of some shit, of some hurt, of some people who hurt his feeling in grade school. Grade school, nigga. Grade school? Y'all, a lot of guys don't play about their feelings. Like, they can handle it if they got the upper hand. They can handle it if they're outsmarting you. They can handle it if they're cheating and shit on you. But men cannot dish what they take in the moment that... men cannot take what they dish in the moment. The moment you get to playing dirty like he playing dirty, your life is on the line. Because a man is always willing to go a step further than a woman. Real talk. Men don't play about their motherfucking feelings. They don't. They will literally take you off the face of this earth over their goddamn feelings. Swear to God they will. If I'm lying, I'm lying. That's why as soon as I see any level of unhingement in a man, I am out of there. I am out of there. Bye. Because I ain't about to end up on that motherfucking channel news. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's why I ain't never been in an abusive relationship. I've never been in. I've been in a psychological and emotional abusive relationship, but I've never been in a physical abusive relationship. Okay. I feel like men have more standards and more, like, when it comes to sex, okay, they are like easy lays, all right? But like when it comes to like their boundaries and like shit like that, like you can't gaslight a man. Like you could gaslight women. You can even get women to blame themselves when actually the nigga is the problem. But you can gaslight women and you can convince women that they're the problem, even if they're not. Like you can convince women, gaslight women out of things. With a man, no. You can't gaslight him. He see what he see, he said what he said, and he saw what the fuck he saw. You cannot gaslight men. They feel like indignant and righteous when it comes to their boundaries, when it comes to protecting their egos, when it comes to protecting their heart, when it comes to like, I just feel like men are less of a pushover compared to women. Like, Cause like even when it comes to looks, even the ugliest a dude, like you can't convince him to like really settle. Like he's going for the women that he wants. Even if he's broke, ugly, and dusty, he's going for the women that he wants. And if he's not attracted to her, he is not going. And there's nothing you could say, do, purchase, nothing. He is not going. The fact that I am even talking about this, Rihanna is not A$AP Rocky's type. Rihanna's not A$AP Rocky's type. All this conversation I'm having, this is all a channel, y'all. Like all this shit that I just talked about prior. This is dealing with Rihanna in A$AP Rocky's relationship. Like he's just not that into you. So we got the Eon coming through as the truth here. So, yes. Don't forget to like the live, share the live, and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading over live, it is donation based. If you want a private reading, like down, 30-minute is $55.55, and an hour, you get to ask unlimited questions, unlimited cards, and an hour reading is $111.11. So hit me up if you want a private reading. Hit me up if you want a public live reading. It is donation based, okay? And I will go live to do live readings. Yeah, to do your reading. Anyways, moving on. So we got the Eon here. Let y'all see that. I love this Black American deck. I love it. But let me see. It's crazy because I just now noticed that the Empress, the Mama card in this Black American deck, musical Black American deck, like I just noticed that she's Native American. And her name, the Mama, that's Native American. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Mama, mother, nurturing, caring, fertility, creativity, abundance, and Venus. But like she's Native American though. Like even the name is Native American. Like that's crazy. The Empress is Native American in this deck. Anyways. Like they're indigenous. I don't know what that fucking means though. Like what does being indigenous mean symbolically? Like spiritually? Like what really does that mean? To be native, to be indigenous. The Eon, new life, last judgment, a new age, crossover, rebirth, paradigm shift, generation. Okay, so yeah, she's in a new era. That's the truth. She's in a new era, like a new like a snake shedding its skin. Okay. The Eon card represents an awakening to something that you may not have been able to see or comprehend before. It is a new dawn in thinking and opening of your eyes to a whole new world. This concept is encapsulated here with the archetype of an early 1950s rock and roller montage, sizzling his audience with the fiery licks of his guitar. Like very, and the rock and roll era was a very rebellious era, like where a person rebelled against like because that's what I love these cards, y'all. My mother gifted me this deck. This is actually my first deck that actually made me a real tarot reader because my mother gifted this to me. Yeah, on Christmas. On Christmas. Never forget it. On Christmas. In December. But yeah. I don't know. Somebody got Sagittarius energy like going through their veins because like I don't know why that Christmas like December me talking about Christmas, we talking about me being a gift, like it's giving Sagittarius, it's giving ninth house energy. That's what it's giving. But yeah, When I heard him play live on stage, I fell on the ground in religious ecstasy, holy rolling and hollering back at him. He played with a fire that came from deep in his soul, and it lifted mine to places I didn't know it could go. That night, I wept, I hollered, and I danced. So, yeah, so rock and roll is a rebellious musical genre. Like where people are rebelling against tradition, they're rebelling against their parents, they're rebelling against society at large. Like they're rebel. Like that's the energy here. Like I don't know, it seems like a lot of celebrities are finding their voice now. Like they're not like listen, like they're pulling a Trump in this motherfucker. What's up? What's up? Thank you, love. Thank you. They pulling a Trump in this motherfucker. Like, doing good. So yeah, she's like on her rebellious shit, on her regenerative energy. Like it's giving Snake. You know how Snake sheds his skin and got new skin. That's her. Like she's shedding her skin. Like my past is my past. Rihanna was really out there. I'm convinced that you gave Drake something he can't get rid of, Rihanna. I am convinced. Like straight hoe. I ain't trying to like be funny. You know, I'm all for, women being sexually free and discovering their bodies and shit. But bitch, too much of anything is bad for you. Rihanna, what the fuck was you doing in these streets? Did you give Drake something that he can't get rid of? Bitch, you are burning. Allegedly. Bitch, you're burning. Rihanna is burning. Like that just keeps coming through. Like Rihanna is burning. Like bitch. And sometimes I be feeling like not all the stars, but a lot of the women, female stars, I be feeling like they got huge or they got big. Not all of them, but most of them. Cause they fucked. They fucked a producer or like they fucked. Like they fucked around. Like Megan Thee Stallion ain't the only one in these streets doing that shit. I feel like Rihanna is burning. I feel like she's burning. Like it's coming through the cards, but I'm gonna say allegedly. But like just with the energy, what it just feels like, it feels like a bitch burned. A bitch burned somebody. Like what you got? What type of bug you got, bitch? What type of bug? What type of bug? And sometimes motherfuckers will do that when they burn you sexually. Ooh, damn, she's seeing him as the Knight of Axes in the reverse. Like, it's a lot of rock and roll shit, because Axes is swords. And swords in this Black American deck is Axes. Okay? And Axes musically represents rock and roll. Okay? So she's seeing him as like a vigilante or some shit like that. Hold on, y'all. Did it again. I'll be back. Damn, I had to put this phone on the charger because it is dying. I'll be back, y'all. I'm sorry. But shit, it's something. How is this on? I don't know why the air is on instead. I'm back, y'all. Yeah, she see him as, because Knight of Swords is, Knight of Swords is like, y'all, it's some like dark shit going in this reading. I really, it's definitely giving the energy. Like, there is a lot of fluidity, a lot of shit going on, a lot of confusion, and a lot of shit going on because, like, it's just giving like somebody that's burning, right? And a guy finds out that she gave him something, so she moves on from that relationship and goes to the next nigga and then burns him. And when he finds out he's burned, right? Um, she moves on to the next nigga and the next nigga and the next nigga and the next nigga. Cause you gotta think like what really is wrong with Rihanna that like she chose what she chose. Like what is really wrong with Rihanna? How you go from being a city girl or you know, an innocent island girl to now you paying for a nigga. And you're doing it all just to keep him. Like, even if he's cheating, like you're like it's giving that Nicki Minaj effect. How Nicki Minaj was paying like girls to shut up that her husband was cheating on her with, and she was paying like that's what it's giving. It's giving that Wendy Williams vibes. Like that's what it's giving. Like, and it's just like, why did Rihanna choose what she chose? Like, what's going on? What demons is you hiding, girl? You know, in the beginning of this reading, I was spiritually, I was a little bit on her side, but as the reading develops, I definitely hear Drake's side of the story. I understand, Drake. I understand. And baby, it's definitely giving the vibes. What's up, Rock? It's definitely giving the vibes of like a chick that's burning and she gets with a man, and when he finds out she's burning, she moves on and gets with somebody else. Cause y'all gotta think like people be acting like, you know, STDs is a mythical creature. Like people be acting like that's not real. Like you hear about it in the books, right? But a lot of people carry on like that shit's not real. Like they carry on like STDs is not a thing. Like they be out here swapping germs and salvia with they person, and then they person is swapping germs and salvia with other people and barely even wearing protection. Like doing God knows what. Like, oh, thank you. I smell like this motherfucking Florida water. Cleanse. Cause cleanse my where is it at? Where is it? Cleanse. Cleanse. Cleanse, god damn it. Rebuke. Name of Jesus. But yeah, and it's weird you said that because actually that Florida water does smell like lavender. Lavender is actually my favorite scent. I can't I can't use lavender like that because you know, my lady part downstairs is hypersensitive to lavender. I can't really wear it. But lavender is my favorite scent. It's funny you said that because that's what that smelled like. This Florida water, this cleansing water, okay, that I got from Inner Path for the body, mind, and soul. It's a purifier. A purifier, almost like holy water or holy oil. Like that's what this is. And it's a cleanse. It cleanses the energy, but it does smell like lavender. That is fucking creepy that you said that, because this actually does smell like lavender. And I use this in my readings, but I also put it on me. Like I spray it on me to cleanse the energy. Like when I go out into the workforce, when I go out, I also have like, I don't have my evil eye jewelry on today, but I have my evil eye jewelry. My brother gave me this. This is a money bracelet, that green one. And then I just bought this one today. This is a chakra bracelet, the multicolored one. And then the red one, I don't really know what it represents, but a lady gave it to me because I gave her a one free card pull, and like she gifted me her bracelet. So, but I don't really know what the red bracelet represents, but I don't know. The red bracelet kind of give me carnelian vibes, carnelian energy. But yeah. But I don't have my evil eye necklace on. I have an evil eye necklace, and I have a necklace where it has the magician tarot card on it. Because I am a wizard. We're all wizards, right? The Knight of Axes is coming through. So I'm sorry y'all have to do it like this now because my phone charging. But the Knight of Axes is coming through in the reverse. Am I an alchemist? Like hermetic? I can't even answer that because I don't know. I don't know. I will have to research into that. My son talking in his sleep. He's having a dream. He's talking in his sleep. And I wish I knew what he said. Y'all, I would not tell y'all. Like the amount of spiritual downloads, the amount of spirits that be around me, the amount of, like, I'm telling y'all. But I'm not in fear or nothing like that. I'm not scared or nothing. But like, I'm telling y'all, God is with me 24/7. I am not lying to y'all. I feel the presence everywhere all the time. And I keep in mind, y'all, I don't really have friends. I don't have friends, and I don't have like lovers. Like I'm literally like, I have a son, but my son gravitates more towards my mother. So it's like I had him, but he don't belong to me. He belongs to my mother. Like, yeah, so I'm literally like a true fucking loner. Like, when people be like, oh, they're a loner, it's like, you're not really a loner. You don't have, like, you have friends, you have family, you have like people that support you, like people that, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that. But I just always have this feeling that God is with me everywhere. Like, I just always have that feeling. It's a lot of like weird shit that be going on. I don't really like talk about like that. But like, yeah, like one time before I did my tarot reading, I was in the basement of my sister's house. Now, I did talk about this, but I was in the basement of my sister's house. Y'all, they are playing in magic. I'm telling y'all, because why the fuck I'm talking about this? Like, they are playing in magic. I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. Rihanna and oh boy, ASAP Rocky plays in magic. Why you say let you hear some bars? I ain't no rapper. But yeah. But yeah, like, because I don't know why I keep talking about that or keep bringing that up. And let me tell you though, when you work with the darker entities, I don't have anything against the dark or the light. I don't have anything against either. But I'm just telling you what I know. When you make pledge in allegiance or you play in sorcery and you, especially with a more demonic force, they come to collect. They come to collect. So all that sorcery especially the bad kind that you're doing. All right, because this is the bad kind. Vulture in the reverse, and Knight of Axes in the reverse. And then we have the Eon here for regeneration or regenerative. Like, they're playing in Magic, I'm telling you. I know none of these cards, because like for Magic, you would have to see the High Priestess, the Moon, or like in traditionally, like when somebody plays in Magic, it's you'd have to see the Moon card, the Magician, or the High Priestess. But in all actuality, I'm picking up Magic in the energy, even though I don't have any of those cards out. Like I'm picking up like that they play in Magic, that in dark Magic, and I'm gonna tell you something. Thank you, Metal. Thank you for that, love. That's true. Cause I always say the devil work hard, but I works harder. I always say that. When the devil doubles down, I triple the fuck down. What you mean? I what? What you mean? But yeah, that's what I always say. But some people are weaker barriers and they're easier to get into, you know. They're easy to get into. Like, yeah. Because the thing about demonic forces, and this is why people say that you need to do your shadow work. If you don't do your shadow work, it's easier for an evil entity to seep into your body to take over. Because y'all, that shit is real. I've had helly experiences where spirits have entered my body. My first experience with it's a weird, like a weird otherworldly experience. It's just out of the box. And it's crazy because I used to believe like the Holy Ghost was fake. Like my grandmother would get the Holy Ghost every time she went to church. And I just used to think that she was faking. Like I just thought it was fake. So I was a little girl at the time because I was living in Kentucky and I was going to the church. I was going to this church in Sunnyvale, Kentucky, right? Now, Sunnyvale, Kentucky, this is where my great grandmother, who was a slave, so this is where my great grandmother was, and her slave master gave her all of his land, and her slave master gave her and her husband all of his cattle, and like, yeah. So they was sitting on millions of dollars worth of land. Millionaires. Yeah. So on my mother maternal side, um, her grandmother, her maternal side, um, yeah, Sunnyvale used to be slave plantation, place where slaves were. Um, this is where my grandmother grew up. She grew up on the farm. She grew up on the plantation. My grandmother did. She wasn't a slave, but yeah, she grew up on the plantation. And um, my great grandmother is yeah, yeah. But when I went to that church in Sunnyvale, Kentucky, right? There was where it was where slaves used to be at. And I went to that little church, right? That's the church that my grandmother grew up in, my great grandmother grew up in, or whatever. Like, so that was the first experience I had with the Holy Ghost. Was at that church, Sunnyvale, Kentucky. Was at that church. I'm gonna have to look and see what that means spiritually, or like what is like significant about Sunnyvale, Kentucky, because that is just weird. That was my first Holy Ghost. Like y'all. I said, holy shit, this shit is real. All that time I thought it was fake. Like people speaking in tongues. Y'all, speaking in tongues is literally If you start speaking in tongues, spirit is in you. A spirit is in you. Like if you just start uncontrollably speaking in tongues, a spirit is in your body, has entered your temple. But yeah, so I got to exactly, Lone Wolf, exactly. Exactly. But so yeah, um that was my first experience with the Holy Ghost. I was a little girl, you know. So I've had experience with possessions before. Um yeah. After that, when I do like mediumship readings, like when I speak to the dead or I do readings speaking to the dead, sometimes I get that same energy from the Holy Ghost, like they taking over my body. One time I did reading about a dead girl, talking to a dead girl, and she died. Her family actually killed her, but the cops rendered it a suicide. And yeah, the folks, her family, who she called her family, killed her, but it was rendered a suicide. The cops rendered it a suicide. So, it is crazy when it first happens. So, like this girl, when I was doing this reading, like this girl, she was talking, right? I could like feel her energy. I could hear her. And like it was weird because I'm doing the reading on what happened, right? And this girl, she wanted this reading done. So I'm doing a reading on what happened to this chick that died of suicide. And y'all, I kid y'all not, the lights start flickering. They ain't never flickered. They ain't never flickered. I'm like, whoa, like, oh shit, she's here. This is serious. Them motherfuckers ain't never flickered. I'm like, whoa. Like, it was the Christmas tree, too. Like, I don't know what is so fucking, like, significant about December. But something is significant about December. This Sagittarius energy. Like, something, this ninth house energy. Because Sagittarius is ruled by the ninth house. So, like, it's giving masonry. It's giving talented tenth. It's giving like that's what it's giving. Like that's what it's giving. Like I'm not like being dead serious. Like that's what it's giving. But yeah, when that shit happened, like I was a little creeped out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little scared, a little creeped. Like, but yeah, that motherfucker flickering. Like as I'm talking, it's flickering. Like what the fuck? Oh shit. She's here. She's here. Baby, she's here. And she did not want to hear that. She didn't want to hear my message, baby, because like she didn't want to believe that her family she wanted to believe that it was an accident. Like she didn't want to believe that her family was that conniving and malicious and like intentional with it. Like she wanted to believe that it was just an accident. They didn't mean it. And I'm just like, girl. A sweetheart, but like really sad because she just didn't want to believe it. Like she just didn't want to. She kind of reminds me of not Kanika Jenkins, but she reminds me of that one chick that died on her friends killed her on that vacation on that trip to Mexico. She got set up and robbed. Like that's what she her energy reminds me of that chick that died. Um, yeah, I'm dead. Not babies got back. I did because I don't always have time to do it. I'm not AI. This is a hello. Anyways, but yeah, that's the tea. That's that's it. Like, I was like, holy shit, she's here. And sometimes like this one lady, she has an amulet around her neck, and she has her grandmother and the picture of this amulet. So she gets to talking about her, and all the hairs on my body raises up. So I've had personal experience with this because I did another mediumship reading. And when the person is there, the hairs on my skin raise up. I can feel it. What's up? AK, thank you. Welcome. What's up, Hoosier? What's up? What's up, Hoosier? Wow. Like, but this is a crazy reading. I really don't need no more cards. Like, it's so much energy coming from these cards that, like, yeah, but he's like a jester. And look, the soul is coming in at the reverse for the truth. Like, these people done sold they motherfucking soul. They done sold. I'm telling you, the soul is coming in at the reverse with the Knight of Axes. And I'm actually going to, like, look up some extra meanings for that. Like, these two ain't shit. These two ain't shit. You ever heard the saying that there is no honor amongst thieves? Like, that's all I'm gonna say. But definitely they coming to collect the debt. The forces that they messing with is coming to collect the debt. Okay? Most definitely.